What if everything you've been taught about money is keeping you broke? Imagine waking up, free from financial stress, with a roadmap to wealth that the top 1% use every day. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to escape the money trap and take control of your future, starting today. Most of us are stuck in a cycle of earning, spending, and stressing, never quite getting ahead. You work hard, maybe even make good money, but where does it go? Bills pile up, debt creeps in, and that dream life, whether it's a house, a business, or early retirement, feels further away every year. The average person spends 15–20% of their income on a car alone, according to financial data, draining wealth faster than they can build it. Credit card debt in the US hit $1.14 trillion in 2024, with interest rates averaging 20%. That's not just a number, it's a chain, pulling you deeper into a system designed to keep you broke. And the worst part? Nobody taught you how to escape. Schools don't teach financial literacy. Your parents probably didn't either. You're told to save more or work harder. But that's like telling someone lost in a maze to just keep walking. Without a map, you're going nowhere. This is the trap. And it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to break free. Let me paint a picture. Sarah, a 32-year-old marketing manager, earns $60,000 a year. She's smart, driven, but drowning in $20,000 of credit card debt at 20% interest. That's $4,000 a year just to keep the banks happy. Money she could have used for a home deposit or to start her side hustle. Then there's Anil, a young entrepreneur who learned the hard way that profit isn't cash. His business made $100,000 last year, but his bank account was empty because he used short-term loans to buy long-term assets. He almost lost everything. And maybe you're like them. Maybe you're staring at your bank account, wondering why it's always running dry. Or you're lying awake at night, haunted by the question, will I ever get ahead? The pain is real. It's the sinking feeling of being stuck, of watching your dreams slip away while the world tells you to just budget better. But here's the truth. Budgeting alone won't save you. Knowledge will. Here's the secret the top 1% know. Wealth isn't about earning more. It's about making your money work harder than you do. Over the last 100 years, the S&P 500 has delivered a positive return for anyone who held investments for 20 years or more, every single time. A $100,000 investment at 8% return becomes $460,000 in 20 years. That's not luck, it's math. But you don't need a finance degree or $1 million to start. You just need clarity and a plan. Anil Lamba, a financial educator who's trained thousands, says it best. Every decision you make, buying, selling, hiring, is a financial decision. If you don't understand money, you're paying a heavy price. The awakening is this: you can take control. You don't need to be a numbers person. You don't need to love spreadsheets. You just need a roadmap that's simple, practical, and built for you. So, how do you break free? Here's the roadmap, step by step, inspired by the strategies of the wealthy and the wisdom of experts like Anil Lamba. Step 1. Face your financial truth. Start with a brutally honest snapshot of your money. Write down 3 numbers: your net income after taxes, your yearly expenses, and your surplus or deficit. Use your bank statements to track every dollar. Regular bills, forgotten subscriptions, that sneaky coffee habit. For example, if your net income is $50,000 and your expenses are $45,000, your surplus is $5,000. That's your starting point. Next, calculate your net worth: assets, savings, investments, property minus liabilities, debts. This isn't about judgment, it's about clarity. As Lamba says, if you don't know where you are, you can't know where you're going. Step 2. Crush high-interest debt. High-interest debt, like credit cards at 20%, is a wealth killer. Use the debt avalanche method. List your debts from highest to lowest interest rate, pay minimums on all but the highest, and throw every extra dollar at that one. If Sarah paid $500 a month toward her $20,000 debt, she'd clear it in 4 years, saving thousands in interest. Pro tip: look into balance transfer cards with 0% interest for 12 to 18 months to give yourself breathing room. But be disciplined. Clear the debt before the promotional period ends. Step 3. Set goals that light you up. Pause and dream big. Write down your goals: a home, a business, financial freedom. Next to each, note the cost and timeline. Want $50,000 for a home deposit in 10 years? At a 7% return, investing $300 a month gets you there. No lump sum needed. Short-term goals, 0 to 5 years, like an emergency fund or vacation, need safe, accessible accounts. Medium-term, 5 to 15 years, like a business or bigger home, can handle some market risk. Long-term, 15+ years, like retirement, invest in stocks to beat inflation. The earlier you start, the more time compounds your wealth. Step 4. Budget like a boss. Budgeting isn't restriction, it's freedom. Try the 50-30-20 rule. 50% for needs, rent, groceries, 30% for wants, dining out, 20% for your future, savings, investments, debt, repayment. Check in monthly to spot overspending, like that $200 subscription you forgot about, and redirect it to your goals. This is your moment. The wealthy don't get there by accident. They plan, act, and stay disciplined. You don't need to be rich to start, but you need to start to be rich. Take Anil's advice. Never use short-term money for long-term assets. That car you're eyeing? Follow the 24-10 rule. 20% down payment, 4-year loan, and total car expenses, payment, insurance, maintenance, under 10% of your monthly income. A $25,000 car with a $5,000 down payment and 4-year loan saves you $2,000 in interest compared to a 5-year loan with no down payment. And don't wait to invest. Save 1 month's expenses first, then tackle high-interest debt while building your emergency fund and investing for long-term goals. Time is your superpower. Use it. You're not just a dreamer, you're a doer. Right now, grab a pen and paper. Write down your net income, expenses, and one big financial goal. Share it in the comments below. Let's hold each other accountable. If you found this roadmap life-changing, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a step toward financial freedom. Check out the Financial Wellbeing Toolkit in the description for templates and calculators to make this real. Your future self is begging you to start today. What's one action you're taking right now to escape the money trap? Drop it in the comments, and let's build wealth together.